tonight. Okay, so this week, please remember you have our badge assignment and your syllabus acknowledgement quiz that's due by tomorrow night. So by tomorrow night, 11:59, it needs to be posted. So then we also have other small assignments later on this week. So we've got meet your class and then observation module 1. So basically, so a lot of people, I got a few messages already about this assignment. So this is really the bulk of what I'm going to cover tonight. So in looking at the observation, so you go to Master Clinician. So those of you who aren't familiar with it, and sorry, I usually log in ahead of time. Okay, so I don't have necessarily a set group that I need you to for this one. So if you go to, hang on, I need to get out of my office. There we go. Okay, 1 second, let me stop share. I'm gonna share again. So here, so a couple people are asking, what should I watch? What I really want you to do, and you can look at some of the other people I have you guys watch later on in the course, or some other ones that you already are going to have to watch. Try and watch something different or something that maybe just interests you related to language. So it usually gives you an update on, its language. So you can go to disorder, and you can even do adult language, OGCOM, although I feel like there's not good stuff for OGCOM on, they should have more. I feel like Master Clinician, their videos could be better. So there's some good ones on adult language. We do watch a couple of those. So, you don't necessarily want to repeat. So just be sure, my only speculation, and I'll add that to the criteria, just don't watch a video of one that you have to do later on in the course. I think we have like 5 or 6. So just look at who those are, so you could be sure you're not going to repeat one. Now, if you have to watch one in another class and there's language in it and you want to post it in here too, that's okay. So I'm fine with that. So when you look at like adult language, a lot of on autism, there's some good ones. I think almost every single one of these have a component of language in them. Definitely some good in all the autism videos. So obviously, we don't really have that many for, hang on. There's only one for feeding. So somebody's asked about speech sound. Some of these are speech sound and language. So if it's, speech sound disorder and language indicated, I think there's 2 or 3 of those that have these. That's okay too. So somebody asked about that. So I'm fine with that. Just pick one, watch it. What did you notice? How was the clinician interacting with the client? How did the client respond? Were there any other behaviors occurring? Although I feel like a lot of these are, we don't see some of the behaviors we see on a regular basis. A few, but not as severe as some, things in real life. But what did you notice? So just go through the questions. The only other thing I want to say, so kind of look through these. I mean, I rarely tell you, no, you can't use it unless it's completely unrelated to language. Hang on, let me get on the right page. Okay, can everybody see observation module 1 on the screen share? Okay, sometimes when you navigate through, it doesn't show. So I just need to know the clinician and the disorder and the client. So please, please, please be sure you list those. And then what did you pick up? So, and really, was it obvious what the clinician was working on? And then really just write a good summary. What was your impression? How did you feel that the session went? And how did they handle the client? So I feel like everybody does a pretty good job in these. And did you notice anything else? What are the prompts, the cues? Did they use any visuals within their session? And what did you just like? So again, I kind of talk about in this class, therapy is really a kind of want to say an art form. There are obviously some better ways to do things than others, but pretty much, I don't want to say there's a right way and a wrong way, but when we're looking at addressing language in a variety of ways, sometimes it's about finding your style. So, and I say that everybody has their own therapy style. And what I mean by that is you kind of have a general flow. So for instance, I'm not the lots of praise and reward clinician. I have found, but I also worked at a very intensely, what I would call a private behavior school for a period of time. And I pretty much follow their kind of rubric of discipline, behavior modification kind of thing. And that was just ingrained in me. And we didn't do a lot of positive, like tangible rewards. Like I'm not the SLP that does treasure box or anything like that. So, but there's other therapists that works really well for. So you just kind of start to get a feel of the different styles of the clinician. What did you like that they did? What maybe bugged you? Usually there's someone on there that you can find somewhat annoying, but just kind of take notice and kind of get a feel for if you were in that position working with a kid or person or adult, client, how would you deal with it? Would you react the same way? And obviously, as you guys start doing therapy, you improve and get better. But you also all of you bring other skills to the table that could absolutely be relevant with how you are as a clinician. So that's just kind of what I'm really looking for. That's really the point of this, is just to notice, what did you like? What did you not like? What was your overall impression? Would you want to go see that therapist again? So that's really what I'm looking for. So some people are like, well, I don't know if that's right. Again, I'm not necessarily looking for right or wrong, but could you follow what they were doing? Could you see the point of the session? So sometimes you watch these, you're not real sure what the point is. So that's what I just want you to start, because as you guys do more observation and actually start your practicum, granted, I don't think any of you are at practicum quite yet, but soon. What do I want you to get out of observing another clinician? So those are just some things to think about. We'll talk a lot about this throughout this course. So you do have your badge assignment and syllabus acknowledgement quiz due by tomorrow night. And then module 1, there's 3 pieces. So meet your class, which is, the college likes us to do that one. And I like to get to know you guys and, what is your experience coming into this. So meet your class, the observation, and then just the feedback survey is really quick. So please be sure to do that. Those count as part of your participation. And then next week we'll be doing module 2. So any other questions right now or concerns? If you were like, hey, I don't have the web link, so sorry, I did post that. Be sure to tell me that you can see the Zoom link. Anything else?
I have something to say. It's not really a question. My name is Jada, by the way. Hi. So I submitted already my assignment, and I think I made a mistake. So I don't know if you can actually delete a submission, but I just let you know, please don't grade it because I'm gonna redo it.
You just send me a message and you can resubmit it. I can reset it, resubmit it. I'm not sure what that one's set to, so it might not let you take it out. I don't know. So just send me a message in Messenger and I'll fix it for you. And anytime you guys feel like you need more feedback ahead of time, I'm always open to looking at something ahead of time before it's due. Obviously not the day it's due, but if you ask me on Wednesday for something that's due on Sunday, I'll be happy to do that. So any other questions? Go ahead. Anybody?
Do we have to wait till Sunday to do the survey?
No, you don't have to wait till Sunday to do the survey.
Okay.
You don't have to wait until Sunday to do any of the assignments.
Okay.
So yeah, feel free to fill it out. If you want to wait until Sunday, that's fine. I have to revisit what the survey says. Sorry, I don't know off the top of my head. We do a lot in a lot of courses. So yeah, if you fill it out, any other helpful hints, like every now and then if you find an error, because sometimes we do these updates and these changes and things don't always reset right, like my Zoom link. So sorry, I was just fixing that earlier. And that's really it, you guys. Like I said, tonight's real quick. We're not going too late. But if anybody else is having a concern, there was some issues with badge assignments. If you have an issue with the badge assignment, please send me a message right away, because if you don't do it, you will be dropped. So you have to do those 2 things by tomorrow, or you will be dropped from class. So please don't wait to the last minute to do that. All righty, any other questions? If not, thank you. You guys can sign off. I appreciate you joining me tonight. Look forward to the semester going. I can't believe it's spring 2021 already. That's crazy to me. So it'll fly by. Let me see. I just always try to check the chat. If not, thanks guys.
Thanks. Thank you.
Hi,